After a big royal wedding, the villagers welcomed their new king named Malik. As days passed, King Malik learned a lot about everyone in the royal house, from the guards outside to the people who worked inside. He saw that the queen had a lot of money, but she didn't spend much on the guards or the villagers. This made King Malik very sad because he was a kind and caring king. King Malik made it a habit to visit the villagers every day. He wanted to know what the people thought about the royal house. Day by day, he heard more complaints about the queen. This shocked him deeply, and he couldn't stop thinking about the villagers' tough lives. One night, while the queen was fast asleep, King Malik couldn't sleep. He felt he had to do something, so he quietly slipped out of the palace. He found his advisor and said in a low voice, "Please, take me to where the royal treasure is kept." They walked through the dark, silent palace to the treasury room. When the advisor opened the door, King Malik was stunned. The room was filled with shining jewels and piles of gold. His eyes opened wide, amazed at all the wealth that had been hidden away. One night, King Malik made a special plan. He told his advisor, "Please bring me the big drum we use for music. We're going to fill it with treasures from the royal treasury." The advisor listened carefully and nodded. Quietly, under the cover of darkness, the advisor fetched the large drum. King Malik helped him fill it with shiny gold and sparkling jewels. Then, the king whispered the names of villagers who needed help the most. The advisor took the drum filled with treasures and silently delivered it to the homes of the poor villagers. He placed the treasures inside their homes without making a sound, just as the king had ordered. The villagers woke up to a wonderful surprise. Each found gold in their homes, leaving them amazed and excited. They quickly began sharing the news with their neighbors, saying, "Look, I found gold. Our days of hardship are over." Night after night, the advisor continued his secret visits, quietly placing more gold in different homes. With each passing day, the village grew happier and more prosperous. All this time, the queen had no idea about the secret gifts spreading joy throughout the village. Days later, King Malik went back to visit the village. This time, he saw all the villagers were very happy and full of energy. It made his heart calm and happy to see the change. King Malik decided to keep doing good things. He secretly gave some of the royal treasure to the workers in the palace too, without the queen knowing. Now, not only the villagers, but also the palace workers were happier. They began to work better and pay more attention to their duties because they felt appreciated and cared for. One day, King Malik sent his advisor to the village with a message. "The gold you found was a gift from the queen," the advisor told everyone. "She wants to visit you soon." The villagers were very surprised. They wondered, "Why is the queen being so nice now? She never cared about us before." But soon, they started to get ready for her visit. They decided to make the village look nice and cook many tasty dishes to thank her. They wanted to show the queen that they were grateful and happy. The queen didn't know anything about the secret gifts. One day, King Malik suggested, "Let's go visit the village today and see how everyone is doing." He wanted to surprise the queen, who had no idea about his plans. They got ready and left in their royal carriage, guarded by their loyal guards. As they arrived in the village, the villagers welcomed them warmly with flowers. They blessed the king and queen and presented many tasty dishes. Seeing all this, the queen was surprised and very happy. She felt a kind of joy from the villagers that she had never experienced before. The queen walked through the village, smiling and talking to the villagers. She tasted the dishes they had made and thanked them for their kindness. The queen saw how happy and healthy everyone looked, and it filled her heart with joy. As they walked back to the carriage, the queen said to King Malik, "Today was wonderful. Seeing the villagers so happy makes me feel proud to be their queen." King Malik smiled and nodded. He was glad the queen enjoyed the visit. He knew now that the village and the palace were better places because they cared for each other. From that day on, the Queen made sure to visit the village often. She and King Malik worked together to help everyone in their kingdom. Life in the village and the palace became better for everyone.